Seriously? Like, still trying to play yourself into the story from 3 years ago now?
Look, no, I think this is a story that will play out for all of time. I don't think it ever gets old. I think, I'll tell you for a fact, Twiggy Forrest and Kevin Rudd did have a deal lined up. That is an absolute fact. I knew it. I think I said it on this show. I knew it days after Rudd had got knifed. Everyone in the government knew it. The PM, you'll notice, is not quite saying that it didn't happen. She's saying it's rehashed on it. It's rehashed because it's true. It was true then. It's still true now. The Oz got some more detail. That's why it's on the front page. I don't know if she's suggesting that the memo they presented on the front page is an elaborate forgery. We know the ALP have known to fall prey to that in the 1996 election, which cost them. You'd think they would have learned their lesson and inspect their documents a bit better. It is absolutely true that Twiggy Forrest met with Kevin Rudd. It is absolutely true they had a deal sorted out. It is absolutely true that instead of doing a deal with him after Gillard knifed Rudd, that her and Swan, whose idea this thing was that he ran away from so quickly. This was his idea in the first place, right? This is his idea for the super profits thing, but no, he runs away from it, lets Rudd wear it like a millstone, shoots him for it, then goes and cuts a deal, not with the Australian miner that has built itself up from the ground up, but with the big three multinational miners, cuts Twiggy loose. That's why Twiggy's pissed off. That's why he's upset, because he was cut out of the deal. God knows why, I don't know. Rudd had done a deal with him. He was about to go to the G20 and announce a massive green energy scheme. It was meant to get him back on the track. He was already at 52%. Two-party preferred, according to Newspoll. Can you imagine what the Labor government would do? Can you imagine who they'd bend over for to get those sort of numbers these days? I mean, for the love of God, this is the whole thing. This is why it's so outrageous. Twiggy Forrest is a liar. He's a scumbag. He's Twiggy Forrest, the head of Generation 1, the guy who's doing the comms for it is Tim Gartrell. He's the ex-National Secretary of the Labor Party. Not only that, he's from the left. He's from the left. And he's working for Twiggy Forrest because he reckons he's an all right bloke. So, you know, is that what he's saying? See, this is the problem with this government. They can't admit what they've done. They can't admit what they've done. It is so egregious, it is so horrendous, and has so damaged the party to the point that they may have actually driven it to extinction, and it looks like they have in Queensland. Yeah. It is so bad, they just can't admit it. It's like the guy who wakes up the next morning and finds there's a dead body in his lounge room and doesn't want to admit that it's his fingerprints on the gun. It is absolutely outrageous. It is a government built on spite. It is a government that would rather lose the election, destroy the Labor Party, and hang out, you know, 10 million working families out to dry because so-called factional hard men didn't like having their feelings hurt by Kevin Rudd. Because Kevin Rudd, you know, is a bit of an arsehole. Right. You know what? Yes, he's an arsehole, and you're in the Labor Party. So just harden up.
Okay.